Hey everybody, it's John Scott at Clarion Farms, and today we're going to start talking about how to make tallow. You have to start this process early in the morning because step one is to cook short ribs. The only thing you need to do to cook short ribs is put them in a crock pot, put a splash of water, I don't know how much, maybe a half an inch in the bottom, just a little bit down in there to keep it kind of moist. Put it on low heat, add the lid, and forget about it for the entire rest of the day. We'll check back later when this is done, and we will finish with our tallow as well. Okay, now the easy part was over. This is cooked all day, and we don't really have any major recipe. This is when we got back to the house, so this is when we're going to take them out of the crock pot. It's going to come out in pieces because they are super tender. That is pure deliciousness right there. This is what we're actually after in here. All that awesome fatty goodness. So we're going to put that out on the porch tonight, let it cool off, and then we'll complete this video and show you how to make tallow. That's everything. Okay, so we cooked our short ribs, we took them out, and then we left our crock pot outside to cool, and look down in there. That's what we want. That's the good stuff. Henry's checking it out. We want this white fat that's on the top part of it. So we're going to go ahead, trying to run two things at the same time here. What we want to do is chisel this fat out if we can do that. It normally comes out in big chunks. See how it comes out like this? We're going to put those aside. And what we want to do, there's a gelatinous broth in the bottom of it. We don't want that. What we're going to try to do is just get these big, awesome fat pieces right there. Here we are with our tallow. So we scraped all the broth off of it, and we're just left with the fat. We want to purify that just a little bit more. So we're in the final stages here. Dump the fat chunks into your crock pot. This is the easy part. Get them down in there. Set the crock pot to low heat, and then place the lid on top and leave it cracked just like that. So you have kind of a steam vent on the top there, and that allows the moisture to cook out of the fat, and that'll leave you with just a pure product in there. So now we just wait about 5 hours, let that cook off, and we'll come back and finish the process. Check it out. That is what we are left with. I just skim it out very carefully, leave all the residue in the bottom of the crock pot. You want this to be as clean as you can. I'm going to use this for popcorn, which we'll get to see in a minute, but really what you have here is a very high heat, good quality cooking fat. So if you're making stir fries or vegetables or anything like that, you can keep tallow like this in your fridge, scoop it out as you need it, and cook with it. It's very easy to make, and it's definitely something that I encourage you to try in the future.